Welcome to Lore episode 79. How's it going today, fellas?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
JP,
man.
how you doing? JP? JP.
Any thoughts on that?
John Paul.
Hey, buddy. Pal.
He's thinking really, really hard. For our audio listeners at home, he's thinking very, very hard.
He's like looking down at his keyboard, not moving very much. He looks like he's
wearing a Bucky shirt. I have to mention that. He's wearing a Bucky shirt.
To describe all of our backgrounds to the audience, JP is wearing a Bucky shirt. He has his soldering equipment in the background. He has his 3D printers in the background. You can see spools of filament stacked upon each other, blue, green, pink.
This is very ASMR. Can you continue?
Yeah,
There's
please.
also a roll of what looks to be Scotch shipping tape laying on the desk behind him. Bunch of different things strewn about, plastic bags, other filaments, what looks to be glue, paper towels, lights, soldering equipment. His mic stand is blending into his black Bucky shirt. Again, he is still thinking about what to say. The introduction seems to have lost him. He cannot find it.
JP's not here today, folks.
Yeah, JP's not here.
Today.
Yeah, he's not here.
No,
he's this dumbass didn't tell us that he had a chiropractor appointment at this exact same time.
Hey, listen. Today. Actually, it's my fault because I decided to start streaming on Sundays, so it's my fault.
Mr. Asai had to shift our entire schedule to fit his needs because he's the breadwinner of this relationship. He's always first.
Listen.
We're always second.
Listen, I would have never considered this if we weren't already recording on Monday and Tuesdays and like delaying like fucking 3/4 of our episodes.
I know it happens a lot. Yeah.
You know, so I was like,
especially recently.
Yeah, recently I was like, low key, I feel like we should. I don't know. We were doing a discussion, and it was definitely supposed to happen today. But you know, it's fine. It's now with the new recording system that Jake has got going on. It's very minimal work.
To edit.
It's not as bad as when he was doing it from scratch.
I'm working smarter, not harder, folks.
Yeah, exactly. So what happened this week, folks?
Nothing.
What happened?
Let's be honest here. Nothing happened, and that's
nothing.
Part of that's part of it, even for us here right now, right? Like
other than Fornor,
we used to talk a lot about the Fornor, and right now the Fornor is it twitching in the ground at all? Is it even showing any signs of life?
Star Wars. It has Star Wars game now.
So again, JP frozen in carbonite. That makes sense.
Just
Han
like
Solo.
Just like Han Solo, his idol.
Han Solo. That song was not put in Fortnite.
Still not in the game. I was thinking, it's the same reason why we never got any Weird Al. We never got any Weird Al parodies officially inside of the Rock Band games, but instead we got like one of his original works that was like parodying a style of another artist. I think it was like a Foo Fighters style parody, but
basically be like licensing two songs.
Yeah, it'd be like licensing two songs and then getting the permission from the original artist again.
True.
To be like, hey, this is how your music is going to be represented in this game.
Well, hold on now.
That's why we haven't seen it.
What about like covers? Like Train Kept a Rollin' cover by Aerosmith. Say they got that. Would they have to like go to the Yardbirds too because they wrote the song?
Probably.
Or they didn't even write the song. I'm pretty sure the Yardbirds is a cover too of an old like 40s artist.
Good question.
How does that
curious
work?
Yeah, that's probably the reason why we didn't get Whiskey in the Jar on Guitar and Metallica.
Thin Lizzy involved. And then Thin Lizzy'd have to go past Thin Lizzy to get the fucking wherever that originally came from, some old Irish hymn or some shit.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that's like a that goes back a century probably. Who knows?
Yes, but Metallica directly took it from Thin Lizzy. But then Thin Lizzy got it from wherever the fuck.
I wonder if we could find out who did music licensing for the Guitar Hero games and interview them, because
God himself.
That would be very
really
interesting.
Cool. Who in the
right?
I'd love to have a conversation.
Just have to look at the credits of the games, no?
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, I want to know like what happened when they got Tool, when they got two Ozzy songs.
Well, didn't we already hear like briefly like they had the masters in a briefcase? It was chained to his wrist or whatever.
Yeah, we heard.
Where did we hear, was that from the? Because they had like a little like a vignette, I think is what they call it when they have like an artist on for like a little video. I'm pretty sure they had one with Adam Jones from Tool and Alex Gray, the artist that does a lot of their Tool stuff. Was it in that video that they talked about that, or was that from elsewhere?
I think so.
I'm not sure I've ever seen
elsewhere.
Yeah, it's
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like one of those videos where Chad Smith is drumming on the things, and then Brian Brett's like, "These things won't break." It's that type of shit, but it was with Adam Jones.
Yeah,
I
no,
know about
a
it.
lot of those are. I can't really find a lot of the Guitar Hero 3 ones. Like they pop in and out of being viewable. Like I was trying to look for the Cult of Personality one, where they're like, we lost the masters in a fire or something. Or no, that was I'm confusing it with the Anarchy in the UK. But they're like, we lost the masters for Cult of Personality, and they're like, let's rewrite it.
What was that one YouTube channel not that long ago that I saw from Luna on Twitter that was like archiving all this old Guitar Hero footage?
Oh, it was all the old Rock Band stuff. It was
A lot of old rock,
specifically the
a lot
Rock
of old
Band
Guitar Hero
stuff.
stuff. It was like Harmonix era stuff. I think there was Guitar stuff in there as well. There was like all the
guy
Guitar Hero
from
3 trailers.
Oh yeah, I guess Guitar Hero 3 trailer was there too, but it was where you saw the fucking guy from Sopranos was talking, and he was like the head guy.
I think it's
for
funny
Rock
calling
Band.
the guy from Sopranos. It's just fucking Stevie Van Zandt from fucking the E Street Band. Guy from Sopranos.
Yeah. But he's there. He was there, and it's just like, bro, that channel still pops up in my recommended, and so
Yeah, I can't think of the name though. I know I like the videos. I just have to go through my liked videos. I'm sure I'll find it. But
I think I put on my recently subscribed. Maybe I'll have to take a look because I don't subscribe to like anything at all.
because that
anymore.
that shit was cool. I don't know if we ever talked about that on the show. Selbit.
Selbit.
Selbit. Selbit. So many cool videos on this channel.
We did bring up this channel. Pretty sure.
It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. But like,
I think we
there's
did
just so
because it was
much.
like as soon as that happened, dude. Even the Rock Band 2 Spike TV special is up here in parts on this channel, hosted by Jeff Keighley.
Here's videos from. It looks like it went in chronological order. Even like there's Rock Band 3 stuff at the very top, most recent. DJ Hero 2, Warriors of Rock. There's the Dave Mustaine interview, Gene Simmons, Alice Cooper, the Rush interview, vignette, all the different like.
And
trailers.
there's even
It's so cool.
There's even a DJ Hero 2 RZA featurette video. Tiesto, DJ Hero 2. Wow.
Grandmaster Flash, DJ Jazzy Jeff.
All right.
The Megadeth Dave Mustaine interview for Warriors of Rock.
Yeah.
I think I found who did the licensing.
Oh,
Yeah?
We're doing this live? You found it?
I've been searching. I kept going with it. I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
It looks like it's somebody named Brandon Young.
God himself.
They were the
I think it's
manager
called
of music
show.
affairs on Guitar Hero 3, all the way up to, it looks like GH Live.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
the entire
God.
thing?
The entire thing.
It's pretty interesting. Manager
So
of music affairs, Brandon
Bro
Young.
got to watch it unfold and demolish in real time.
And apparently this
Pretty
dude
crazy.
is still going.
What's
According
he
to,
what's he doing for now? What is he doing now?
Looks like he's doing music affairs for Call of Duty, Crash Bandicoot.
Oh,
Tony
there
Hawk?
you go.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
There you
Still
go,
at the
man.
company, kind of.
Still at the company. Still
Credited on 140 games, according to this website.
Holy shit.
music affairs. So he's getting to license a lot of things. It's like, hey guys, I was the guy that got this song for this. So we're gonna get this song for this amount of money. You're gonna use this much, and it's gonna sound like this. And
I
it's like, all
I don't
right,
think
yeah.
we'll be able to get him. I mean,
All
if
right,
he's
cool.
still actively working,
If he's still
I don't
active, that's not fucking happening. You
No,
see
yeah,
what
he's
their license-
busy.
You see what they're getting in fucking Call of Duty, man? Like they,
Yo, they added the guy from that one movie, Seth Rogen, bro.
Okay, but the finisher
That's
is
in Call
actually
of
really
Duty
funny.
now, bro.
where he misses and then he drops the gun and it shoots.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie,
that's kinda
I
funny.
kind of want it really bad. I kind of want it really bad.
Actually, I haven't seen it. I don't know. I just know that he exists.
It's just Seth Rogen. It's just Seth Rogen.
imagine-
That's
Oh, yeah.
Imagine a finisher where you drop the gun and it accidentally goes off and shoots someone in the head.
I mean, that's kind of cool. It's probably better than
It's
the
funny.
fucking the Snoop Dogg one where he just like blows smoke in their face or whatever. I don't know. It's funny how many times Snoop Dogg
La-di-da-di-da.
has
I
been
saw
in Call of
I
Duty.
saw one where it was like dude, they like quadrupled down on it being a weed game. Like
Yeah.
like before
The first
in,
one was like
Modern
Call of
Warfare
Duty
2.
Ghosts. That was 2013.
No, was it in Modern Warfare 2, man? In 09. They had the bunch of the weed leaf.
Oh yeah, I'm
calling
just
cards.
talking about Snoop Dogg in general. But yeah, the weed
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Blunt force
The weed
trauma
stuff
and,
goes
like,
back.
yeah.
Blunt force trauma, high command,
Yeah.
that type of shit. It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's pretty subtle, but they know their audience. And now you look at Call of Duty now, You could play as a weed frog that stabs a guy in the neck with a bong and smokes out of him. And that's a finisher.
Fortnite has done irreparable damage to the games industry.
Yeah, irreversible damage to... No, honestly, to Call of Duty. We can just say...
To Call of Duty in general. Yeah.
And they have lost their minds. And the game still feels exactly the same. Everybody runs around with a tuned-up SMG. That's it. It's
exactly
still
the
that.
Same. I mean,
people
exactly
still
the
do
same since 2019, maybe. Whole thing changed in 2019. I always will love Modern Warfare 19. They'll never make me hate you. Like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019.
I just recently reinstalled that shit on my PlayStation because Olivia plays it pretty regularly.
200 gigabytes.
No, actually, it wasn't. It was not 200.
I suppose
gigs.
Warzone doesn't exist anymore, so you got rid of that shit.
Warzone, dude, the option is still there for Warzone Caldera on there, and I'm like, man, I hated that map, dude.
Yeah, I never liked Caldera.
Caldera was ass.
That
dude.
was during World War II, not World War. Vanguard.
It was.
That was the Vanguard map.
Not World War II. You know the other one, Vanguard. Oh, Vanguard. Ugh.
Ugh. The STG
bro,
slapped, though. I love the STG 44 in that game.
That was a good. Oh, what was it in that Kill House? That map or whatever, right?
I've got more to throw into the subject from before. I've been digging.
Keep digging. I love it.
We might have somebody we could try reaching out to about this. Because apparently, the guy that I was mentioning before, looks like their boss might have left the gaming industry and have their own thing now. So there was somebody named Timothy Patrick Riley that worked on Guitar Hero.
3 first names. It's crazy.
Worldwide executive of music. This guy right here apparently left Activision and went on to work at Tidal for 2 years.
Whoa. Wow, that's actually, at an actual streaming service.
And then afterwards was the global head of live for Spotify for 7 years.
How is this guy involved with anything?
He was the global head of music for Activision.
Okay.
It says on his LinkedIn that he negotiated nearly 4,000 songs and pioneered online sales and distribution strategies for music and gaming.
Wow.
This guy apparently is doing his own music platform now. I would love to talk to him. That sounds interesting.
That would be a
Is it out?
This is always something that I've been so interested with. I feel like I have a decent grasp on the whole licensing music situation about how we can't license that because this party doesn't like it or blah 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 blah. I feel like I have a decent understanding, but I'm just making it up. I don't know. I don't exactly.
Yeah, no,
cool to talk
and I think that's one of those. That's one of those things. Oh yeah, you know what? There was an article published and acknowledged. I don't know if it was by Billboard, but remember Luminate, right? That they did another article talking about and pretty much going like, yeah, no, it plays in Fortnite Festival count as streams. It's like, yeah, it helped these artists even more. Not remember we got that report on that one really long video. It was talking about Metallica. They were talking about more artists in this article. I'm trying to find it really quick.
No, that's really cool because it just keeps confirming what we've already been saying about how Fortnite does actually have a big impact on music in general. Not just because of festival, but because just you can buy the music for anything. So I wonder how that works with emoting. If you do a jam loop, what does that count for? Does it count for 1/4 of a track because you're only doing one of the stems? Well, how's that work? How do they make that work? If they can make every time you jam loop into a stream, holy shit.
That's
printing
so much money for artists.
Yeah, well, not really. I mean, you have to jam loop about 2,000.
The pennies add up.
But yeah,
the pennies add up.
It's true. Don't throw away your pennies.
Yeah, I'm very curious. I want to see if we could possibly reach out to this guy. The platform he's building is called Mixie Music. Mixie.
Okay.
There's nothing on the website. It says coming soon. It's apparently a brand new thing, within the last 6 months. So that would be an interesting one to just talk about the experience at Activision. I mean, legitimately negotiating that much music.
Yeah, no, that would be a really, really, really cool thing to talk about. Just for me personally, I don't even care about you guys watching right now. If you'd find that interesting, I would find that interesting. I want to talk to that man.
I mean, okay, so looking back at his work history too, he worked for Warner Music Group.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
Like,
Oh yeah.
He
I
worked
mean,
for a
that's one of
label.
those like, yeah, like I would love to hear that side of the business from because nobody's really talked about that as openly as I would like to know about it.
Yeah, theoretically, he's worked on both sides of the negotiations. He's negotiating with labels to get songs, and he's been on the label negotiating with other partners to get songs.
Yeah,
and
here
other
you go,
IP.
guys. Here's the article on fucking Billboard.com.
Oh,
There it is.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
exactly what I was looking for. I was like, where? I swear. There's like
Luminate
a whole-
Epic Games deal brings gaming music metrics into focus. Announced April.
Yeah,
Wednesday,
unfortunately,
April 30th. The agreement adds
Yeah.
Fortnite Jam Tracks to Luminate's growing interactive on-demand category.
whoa!
Yeah. Unfortunately, the full story is no longer readable because they do that shit. It's like, oh, you gotta subscribe.
Yeah.
But like on the first couple of days that it came, it showed for me again. I think
I
you
was just
gotta
gonna say-
reload.
Reload and
it
just
works.
scroll down a bit,
Yeah.
and then never mind, it ain't gonna work. Damn it!
Yeah, I could
Damn it, rip.
There you go.
There's ways that you can get around that. I don't remember any of them though. Like
There
putting something
is.
in the URL.
There's that, and there's one more.
Oh, we take those. We take screenshots here. We guys, we're pirating an article right now.
Fortnite's Jam Tracks inside its Connect platform, marking a notable shift in how the music industry monitors fan engagement across gaming platforms. So they're literally admitting right here they are 100% tracking like streaming data, which is obvious, right? But like,
Yeah, it should be.
good to spell it out. Good to spell it out for casual folks who aren't
now we
thinking
don't
about
sound
it.
crazy. We don't sound
Yeah.
crazy anymore. This is like it's legit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next thing you know, they're gonna put streaming numbers inside of Fortnite. I'm just kidding. Don't
Here we
do
go.
that shit.
Luminate
Don't
has
do that
confirmed
shit,
Jam
bro.
Tracks streaming data is not counted towards Billboard charts. There we go. That's good news.
Okay. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
good news. There you go.
That's good because that would be
Busted.
honestly an unfair advantage.
that would be
artists.
busted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I found the
if you could
infinite
get-
money glitch.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you could stay at the top of the Billboard chart because your song's really popular in Fortnite.
Yeah, because you have one hard section, people have to restart and play it again, and play it again, and play it again, and play it again.
It's got a 36 note per second strumming section.
Oh, that
Damn,
actually
what
is
are
so
you
sick
doing
for
in the
us
song?
because it would make the songs harder and more engaging to play. This is actually really good. You should do that.
36 note per second strumming. Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Rake on your shit.
That's this stat is crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, their mid-year report found that tracks featured in festivals announcements saw an average of 8.7% lift in on-demand audio streams the day after being announced.
Yeah, that's big.
wow.
That's big,
The
man.
company's 2024 year-end report also highlighted streaming gains for Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Ice Spice, and Juice WRLD following their involvement in Fortnite Remix, a month-long music activation held in November 2024. That makes perfect sense because they were Fortnite. That was the Battle Royale. That wasn't just a festival for the song announcements. This was everything. Everybody was seeing Snoop Dogg. Everybody was seeing all these people. That's actually so fucking cool. What's this other? What's the second half of this article that we're definitely reading for realsies right now? Luminate is committed to serving the entire entertainment ecosystem with valuable data and insights. Thank you very much, CEO Rob Jonas.
Very CEO speak.
In today's increasingly transmedia landscape, I've never heard that term before, but it makes sense.
Transmedia.
The transmedia. We're going woke in the media today. Just kidding. Across media, that actually makes a lot of sense. Because I mean, music is very transmedia. It's everywhere. I mean, music is in every type of art, pretty much. Even regular art. If you walk through like a fucking art gallery where people paint, you're hearing music in the background, like a calming music or whatever. Yeah. Music is very universal, which is, I think, that's why it's in Fortnite. It's why they have such a focus on music, is because everybody loves music.
It's everywhere.
Everybody loves music.
Funny
story.
And then
funny aside about loving music. I went to a wedding this past week. It was on Friday. I had my girlfriend Kelly Slays who was here. we went to a wedding. It was a in real life friend of mine, but this friend, I just recently found out a month or two ago that he does not listen to music. Like, at least frequently. Like we played Dark Souls 3, the the Elden Ring like seamless cooperative mod. They've been backporting that to all the old Dark Souls games. So me, him, and a few other friends played through Dark Souls 3 together. And I was like, oh, this boss battle's sick. Don't you like the soundtrack to this one? He's like, I have all my music turned off. Like, you have your music turned off for Dark Souls boss battles, bro? That's the entirety. Like, that's what like sets the mood. It sets the whole thing. I want to listen to the swords clank, bro. I want to hear the gameplay. What do you mean you want to hear the gameplay? It's the music that makes the whole experience.
The swords clank.
Yeah, I want to hear the gameplay, bro. I want to hear my swords clanking against his armor. Like, you can still hear that with the music, though. The music
Yeah,
That's so weird. That's so
when I'm
crazy.
playing, when I'm playing Guitar Hero, I don't actually need the music. I want to hear the strings vibrating.
Yeah, I want to hear the gameplay. I want to hear the miss sounds. I want to hear the crowd play. He kind of talks like that. Hey guys, Stu here. The California Pizza Kitchen review.
Hey YouTube, Stu here.
My mom wouldn't help me cut it, so I have to
Buffalo
help. I have to eat it like this. He just starts chewing on the
eat it
fucking
like
crust.
this.
Anyways,
No, okay, but that's like taking 30-40% of the game experience out.
Yeah.
If you're turning your Dark Souls music off.
every game.
Even
It's
I
not
know.
just Dark Souls. It's every game that he plays. Music off. Doesn't want to hear it.
I get it if you don't want to hear it in maybe Call of Duty. Maybe
Sure, if you want to try to lock the fucking... I have my music turned almost all the way off in Counter-Strike. I don't need to hear the music.
Yeah,
I
in
don't want the
Counter-Strike,
music.
turn that
It's
shit
gonna-
off.
It's going to
I also
obscure
don't
the
wanna-
footsteps.
and I don't want to hear the fucking music pack. Turn
Nope.
that shit off.
Nope, I don't want them. I don't want to hear
Fuck
that.
you, buddy. I'm not gonna bask in your glory.
I could understand it in Balatro. I can understand it in Balatro.
I
You
guess
have one song that loops indefinitely.
Yeah, it's a great
After
song.
a
and I love
while,
listening to it, but
it's good.
It's a great like casual chill vibe. Just like put on a podcast or put on your own damn Spotify playlist to listen to, and then
Yes.
the in-game audio would get in the way. I understand that, but all
Yeah.
the time. He also
No.
scored like a 150 on the Radzar autism test. So you never know. That might be his brand of autism.
Understandable. You know what this is? This remind me of
Brand.
the guy who composed the Risk of Rain soundtracks. Fucking hates it when people use the Risk of Rain music for anything else. He only pays attention to Risk of Rain music when it's in Risk of Rain. I think I have to look up the validity of this. It's like he slammed somebody making a Clone Hero chart of a Risk of Rain song.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and like that's how I know about this. Someone said in my chat, and I was just like, man, I gotta look up how legit this is. But
You know, I've seen that before though, with like different artists where they get mad that their music is played in a game. I've seen that before. I've had other YouTube musicians mad at me because I played their songs in Clone Hero in the past.
Even recently,
That happened recently?
or wasn't that with what? Like within the past like 6 months or so, right? It was some like meme chart or compilation video. Was it like fucking? I don't remember what it was. It was like 6 months ago. You got like a copyright strike against some video.
Man, that's happened so much I don't even remember at this
Yeah,
point.
I
Like
know.
it's been years at this
This is a
point.
popular one.
Like
It ain't no damn Lou Bega Mambo number 5.
a
type
little
shit.
bit of
oh yeah, and I was thinking about that.
no.
Most
of the big ones were years ago at this point.
I was gonna say,
Cheese.
No,
Something
'cause
Richard Cheese. That's who it was. Recently.
oh,
On Jason's channel.
I had
Really?
an older video get hit. Yes.
Yeah.
That was like way, way older. And they did
Jeez.
contact me saying, hey, we will forcibly take this down if you don't. I don't think I even ever responded to it, to be honest. Like, it's one of those just like, bro, Go for it.
The video's 6 years old. Like it's
Yeah. like, really?
damage is already done. if you want to call it damage.
And even then, I don't think any song shared on Clone Hero is damaging an artist.
No, I don't think so. Even in the slightest. No.
No. I don't know if I don't think that's a hot take. I really don't. Like, some artists might say, "Oh, but I'm losing money." It's like, no, you're
not.
You're really not.
if anything, it was kind of like the old, it's like, oh shit, it's worse. It's not worse than like your shit getting free booted on TikTok, by getting pitched up or pitched down,
Yeah.
and then it's not as bad as that. Like that is rightfully to get mad over. It's like,
Yeah,
shit.
because that is-
no,
that
I'm
is-
not getting.
being in your face. I am doing this to avoid copyright strikes or to avoid being detected. But just playing a song,
And
in
it's
Clone Hero-
worse when it just naturally gets popular, right? Because it becomes a catchy audio, and then
Now
at
it's
that
not your
point you
song.
can't do. It's not your song technically,
Yeah,
and so you can't do anything about it. And
That's
that's
why we
why
have,
that's what drove all those artists to do the sped up, slow down,
Exactly.
official version, which is so funny.
and they
Makes
release
sense.
singles of songs and they stack them with remixes and all these TikTok variants. And like, dude, that was just such a
man.
bad time. It's just
I wonder-
such
I
a
wonder
bad
if-
time.
I wonder if that's what Metallica is going to be doing with their 300 song reload. I guess it's just load.
Sad
I
but
get to play-
true.
If I get to play
Metallica's
one at
dropping a big
125.
load.
You play Metallica's 1 at 125 on Fortnite Festival, and it's chipmunk speed, like it's pitched up. Sure, I'm down.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, sorry, I'm just scrolling through my feed for any news. Gears of War is coming to PlayStation 5.
I saw that.
Summer
I saw that.
2025.
PS5.
That is
Gears.
cursed.
Mm-hmm.
Gears of War on
You know-
PlayStation feels wrong.
It does. No, you know what's happening? It's like a bunch of Gears of War clips are coming back into my feed, and you get to see the sweatiest fucking Gears of War players sliding and flying across the plantain, and it's just like, bro, people are gonna get a taste of that shit on PlayStation now. People are gonna get
I was
fucked up.
never good at Gears of War, but I always did find it very fun. It was one of those games where I felt like this drive to get better, but at the same time, I was like, it's really hard, and I don't want to dedicate time because I'm so locked into Call of Duty right now. You know,
there's such a skill gap. One of the biggest things was like, before you get into a fight, shoot and reload. You have to shoot, and then you get the active reload.
You get active reload, so that your
first couple of bullets do a little bit more damage, and then it's like,
got that little mini rhythm game in there.
Yeah,
yeah.
reload,
No, you're doing that while you're sliding around.
Yeah.
Which they didn't put like a cooldown on being able to bounce from cover to cover. No. Like Gears of War was like the first game that really popularized cover shooting. If anybody listening right now has never played Gears of War, but have you ever played shit like Uncharted or something? That cover system, it was birthed by Gears of War.
Yeah,
like that's what it.
And who
that's
made Gears of War? Epic Games, Mr. Fortnite did that. They no longer own it, however. They sold it to fucking
Cliffy B.
This is Cliffy B.
Who has Gears of War now? Gearbox?
It's basically
the
like
studio.
It's called the Coalition. It's basically like basically like the 343, but for Gears of War. And so you can already tell what I mean by that. Pretty much taken care of the same way that Halo was.
Yeah. Speaking of Halo, when's that coming to PlayStation 5?
Yeah, it's probably after this. Gears of War is like probably the second most recognizable Xbox IP ever. So
Master Chief Collection on PlayStation
Halo's
5
in the fucking shitter, so
minds.
just bring it to PlayStation so people actually play the goddamn game.
Maybe they're working on like a big update for Master Chief. What if they bring Halo 5 to Master Chief Collection finally?
That's what I'm thinking. It's like they bring Halo 5 to Master Chief Collection, and then they drop it on PlayStation.
Yeah, and then Infinite drops on PlayStation as well. You can have the entire Halo experience on one console on PlayStation 5.
On PS5, I play through the entire thing again. Oh, yeah, and we got a Master Chief Monday, the whole thing.
We got to do a Master Chief Monday at some point again. The last one we did was in January.
Hey, you know what would be funny? Is if you're at my house, we do a Master
Couch
Chief,
co-op. We can do couch co-op.
We do a couch co-op, and then I can load it up on the Series X. Oh, yeah. You know what's funny? On the Series X, there's no local multiplayer for Master Chief Collection. So we'd have to play on the OG Xbox.
That's fine.
I'm fine with that.
So
sounds good to me.
That's next week, right? For PAX?
Yes, next week we're going to be in PAX, folks. If you guys are going to PAX in Boston.
What's this week?
Well, yeah, this week. In 2 days. In 2 days.
Yeah.
It's in 2 days.
Yeah,
we're going to be there Saturday, Sunday.
Minus me. I will not be there.
We're going to be there Friday and Saturday, and then we're going to be leaving on Sunday. Thank you very much.
Have fun. Enjoy. Anybody that's there, be safe. Have fun. Enjoy all that good stuff.
Yeah. Come find us. Me, Alec, and JP, and a few others.
Yeah. It's Mother's Day this weekend as well, so
shit! Thanks for the reminder.
We're gonna do something nice.
Go say I love you to your mothers.
I was saying, oh, honey, I'm sorry. We're going to be at PAX for Mother's Day. We're going to be in Boston, so we're going to find something nice to do.
Listen, every day is Mother's Day, okay? You can make every day special.
I know.
Call your freaking moms.
Call
Jesus
your mom.
Christ. What
that's
the fuck?
That's where I'm going directly after we're done here. I have a haircut. I'm going to get all this shit cut off, and I'm going to be spending a day at my parents' house with my mom.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get a haircut.
And my brother.
I'm going to get a haircut pretty soon. Probably tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's funny that I did this with my hair, and now my color balance is different. Like it was doing something with the camera. I feel like more pale now.
Your skin turned red because you're conditioned, and it's focusing on the red.
Yeah, it did.
Mixing the colors.
I'm red now. I did a little scratch. It was funny. Callie was having a lot of fun with that when she was here.
Oh, I bet she's writing many words.
She was writing on my arm. She was writing on my back. I have a whole ass canvas back there, bro.
It's
got really good resolution.
Okay, hold on. She's a really talented artist.
Yeah,
I've got a content idea here.
No, that's insane.
It's just like, moose art.
Moose art. She was drawing a little flower on it. She drew a flower on my arm. Well, she was wearing a Lower Hero shirt, by the way. That's why my fucking face is there.
Wow,
It's actually
that
really
is.
cute.
I'm gonna write
Actually
Lore
does have
Hero
a lot of
on my
detail.
arm. This does
No,
not hurt
don't
me.
do it.
This doesn't
Stop.
hurt. This is not self-harm. This is a mechanical pencil with no lead out. I just have to have a fine point, okay? L-O-R-E space Hero. Give me a minute. It'd be nice and red
right.
for you.
What?
It'd be nice
Yeah,
and
we're
red for
gonna
you.
let that one sit in the void, bro.
Okay, yeah, I'll take the
No reaction.
pregnant pause. I like the pauses. They're funny.
Just let him marinate.
Mhm.
Yeah, you gotta let it marinate. Yeah, bro, fucking. I played I started this new thing yesterday, and I'm gonna try and go for a Rock Band 1 drums full game FC with the original kit.
I saw that tweet of yours. You're kind of insane for that. Not gonna lie.
That's nuts.
It can actually happen. It's
You think so? It's a good one.
It's a really good one. I think this is a QM kit, the one that you would put the socks on, because it was so sensitive that if you wanted to use whatever drumsticks you wanted and you didn't want any crosstalk to happen, then you would wrap socks around each of the pads and then put rubber bands and tape to reinforce the socks. Man, it's so much fun explaining that and the penny mod to people as well, and the importance of a QM and an EL kit.
Mhm.
EL kit. You would actually reinforce more with tape, or I think that's what you would do the penny mod on. But QM kits, that was the one that you did the fucking socks with, and all that.
I saw Carlo
like,
in the replies to your tweet about no socks either, bro, or whatever. he said.
socks. No. I think the craziest one that I got so far, I got electric version on that kit.
God.
But wow, it's very.
For the
I told
for
you,
audio
it's really
listeners,
good.
Yeah.
his arm definitely says Lore Hero.
My
Lore
R is
Hero.
kind of fucked up. I didn't do a great R, but it does say Lore Hero on my arm. I can do it on my forehead too. My forehead does it. It's pretty much the
Don't
entire
do it on-
top
don't
half of
do it
my
on
body
forehead.
and also my legs, but like the bottom half of my legs don't get as red. It's more prevalent up here for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Circulation.
I have no idea. It could be circulation. I went to
Extremities?
I went to an allergist for this at one point. I haven't had this my entire life. It's just this cropped up like 6 years ago, almost exactly 6 years ago. I think it was May 2019. I was getting these fits. Also, I scratched my arm. You can see like Wolverine. But I was getting these fits in the middle of the night, like at 2 or 3 in the morning when I was trying to sleep. My entire body just got itchy. I would itch my entire body for like an hour, and it just wouldn't go away. And my entire body was just red because I was itching it so much. So I went to
an hour of itching sounds like hell.
an hour of
Sounds
like
like
intense,
chicken
like
pox.
all of my. I couldn't stop, like everywhere, just like frantically itching
Yeah,
everywhere.
I'd be
It was
like,
so bad.
I'd be like, did the vaccines not work on me? What the fuck happened, bro?
No, and this isn't 2019. It was before the vaccine. It was before the damn vaccine. But I went to an allergist because I was like, this is not done. It was every night, every single night in the middle of the morning. It would just get like that. So
Yeah, I'd be saying, hey doc, did the vaccines work on me? The ones that they put in me in middle school?
what the fuck happened?
Did they work, doc? What happened, bro? Why am I itching?
No, so it turns out that it's called dermographism or like dermatographia, which basically means skin writing. What it is it's like my skin is detecting some sort of like foreign object invading it. Or it's like, oh, we're in danger. He's hurt. We need to go protect the skin. So it sends like histamine to my skin as like a protective mechanism against whatever sort of harsh thing is happening to it. So, it's overactive. So I have to take antihistamines every night to try to calm this down. Because if I don't take like what did I take? 20 milligrams of antihistamines every day. After like 2 days or so, I will get itchy again. It'll keep happening. So this does keep it at bay, but it doesn't make it go away. It's also funny because I'm getting a haircut later today. That's something that my hairdresser is always very conscious of. She's like, "Oh, didn't he make you that red today with the razor?" Because she trims around the edges to get a nice straight edge with the electric razor. She's like, "Oh, you didn't even get that red today. Cool, I did a good job. I was so gentle." I'm like, "It doesn't matter. It's just going to happen. Any small little this will make a red mark." I have weird skin, folks.
That's kind of terrifying to think about. I mean, I have bad skin. I have eczema. And
I got eczema.
The rashes are
I
pretty
got
bad.
eggs in my
but
breakfast burrito, bro.
Gross.
I had breakfast burrito the
man.
other day. They were bomb.
I should have let that one marinate.
Like
Just
the
the
eggs,
silence.
just marinated eggs, delicious.
I got eggs in my breakfast burritos, dude. I have one in the fridge right now. I was going to warm that up after we're done.
That sounds really good.
That actually
was
man,
delicious.
I love burritos.
I had home fries with bacon this morning. It was delicious. It was very good. Home fries, very, very, and they're homemade with onions in it, grilled onions inside of it.
Bro, I have
Got some
not
bacon.
eaten before we recorded today. I'm
Sorry.
dying.
I'm
sorry.
after.
It's
It's gonna
okay.
be great.
I am. It's
Also,
gonna be really good.
speaking of eating, I got a notification on my phone from my favorite restaurant, McDonald's, saying that they have fucking chicken McCrispy strips or whatever the fuck. Like, what the hell's a chicken McCrispy? They're bringing back the chicken selects. Used to love the chicken selects. We've had
No, this is them soft
few
launching
times.
the snack wrap, right? Because they're
think
going
it
to
is.
use these. They're going to be using these tenders inside of the snack wrap.
Oh, fuck, I miss snack wraps.
I love those.
No,
snack
they
wraps,
are
bro.
absolutely using those tenders for it because that's how they're
100p.
launching it. And I had the tenders because I was like, I'm going to use some points, whatever, or not. Or I wanted to get some points. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just try it. I'm like, this is good, but I would like this in a thing rather than just by itself. So it's like
They have their own special sauce, the creamy chili McCrispy strip dip.
oh, I didn't know that.
mouthful. Creamy chili McCrispy strip dip.
McStrip dip.
I don't know why. JP, what do you think of that?
Oh, he doesn't eat at McDonald's anymore. He
doesn't have McDonald's.
He doesn't do that shit.
But
He
it's
eats
Monday.
healthy, works
It's Monday
healthy.
though. I don't get it. This is the day that he usually goes out.
I just want to say McStrip dip again. That sounds McStrip dip.
McCrispy strip
Creamy-
dip.
That's-
Creamy, streamy.
It sounds like you're
McStrip
short
dip.
circuiting. McCrispy strip dip. Dip, 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 dip. That's a 10.
I need to get some salties right now, man. I need a
Yeah,
sourdough
salties.
bread bust. That sourdough bread bust,
Salty
man.
bread bust. When the
It's
fuck's that
just-
show coming back?
It's just scrumptious. I think new season's next year, isn't it?
Probably.
Every 2 years?
Season two-
2022,
season two finished
2024,
not too long
2026?
Probably.
Yeah,
Does it
season
get
1 was
renewed
2022.
for like a couple seasons?
Did. Yeah.
That's good.
Or it definitely got confirmed for season 3. Man.
It's funny. You know the logo for the Starry beverage that used to be Sierra Mist, but now it's Starry. It looks like Charlie.
Wait, Sierra Mist changed its name? Am I this far behind?
Yeah, Sierra Mist no longer exists. It's now Starry. I think this was a couple years ago. Hold on.
What?
Starry was like 2021, was it not?
Probably.
Discontinued January 9th, 2023.
Okay.
Starry?
Not that long ago.
No, Sierra Mist.
Oh, Sierra Mist. Okay.
I've literally never. I'm so.
Oh yeah,
sheltered.
bro. That's Charlie. Yeah.
Very
That's
low
him.
res image, but yeah, look at the top of the Starry can. That's straight up just that is the
That's just
silhouette
Charlie.
of Charlie. It's just him. He's right there.
I didn't realize he had the little nub under the cap.
Bro, I want to bring back this. I want to bring back this conversation. Vault soda.
Vault.
The Guitar 2
Vault
drink.
soda. The GH2 high school level drink, bro. And we have there's a 2-liter on eBay for $270. Who's buying? We're gonna bring it. We're gonna bring it to PAX.
What? Dude, do not drink the $270 Vault Soda 2-liter.
We're gonna bring it to PAX. Hey,
That should
who
be
wants
so
to sit?
flat. How's that
Who
shit
wants to
not
sit,
collapsed
bro?
in upon itself right now?
Look at the listing, bro. Bring that shit up on screen. Look at that.
Bro, it was
Hold on.
discontinued in 2011, dude.
There's 2 available, 2 sold. What? What? 2 sold?
Hey, wait. Can we use like Klarna or some shit? Can we like finance this old ass bottle of Vault?
Klarna.
Do not Afterpay or Klarna the
Oh, here we go.
2-decade
PayPal
old-
credit. No interest
my
paid. No interest is paid in full in 6 months on $149 a month.
Do
See
not
terms
use
and
your
apply.
PayPal credit to buy
Now.
a 2-liter of Vault unopened, no longer carbonated. Spelled carbonated wrong, by the way. It's
Oh, sorry. In full 6 months on 100
Unless it's Red
purchases, items that are 149 plus. So,
Hey, their
however
code red
much-
version?
I heard there's code
Hey.
red 0. I lost it when I found out there's code red 0. I can't find it anywhere. It doesn't exist.
Dude,
but I've
what
seen the
hell
packaging
is
for
this?
it.
I'm going
And
down the
Pepsi-
rabbit hole of expensive beverages. This is a $1,000 bottle of Fanta.
Why?
And this is the shit that LA Beast he eats and consumes into his body.
It's a Fanta with a Coke Zero cap, and apparently it's a misprint from the factory, and it's also in Germany. So cool. Whatever. I'm sure there's a community of people that collect beverages.
Man,
What is the old? Not the oldest. What is like the one soda that you really miss? Because I could probably name probably one off the top of my head.
Some
One
that
that
I
I
miss.
didn't think, that I'd miss, and it was kind of a novelty sort of one for me. I got one off the top of my head.
All right.
Cheers.
So it was Sprite Remix. Remember
Yeah,
Sprite
that was
Remix?
cool. I like that.
Sprite Remix is pretty good. It is like a tropical mix with regular Sprite, and it had a cool fucking can with it too. It just screams early 2000s. You ever seen that?
Mm-mm. I don't think I've ever had Sprite
Really? You've
Remix.
never had Sprite Remix?
Sprite Remix was
No.
good, yeah.
Here, I remember this. I remember all of these flavors, actually. Here you go. And all three of those.
I remember seeing
clear.
these cans. I've seen these
Yeah.
cans. I don't think I've ever had them though.
Yeah, they
Sprite
were
Remix
they were
is
decent. They were
pretty
decent.
good.
Yeah.
I think I was
Aruba
in like
Jam.
elementary school. I'd go out skateboarding a whole bunch with my brother, and then we'd go to 7-Eleven, get this, get one of those. Man, I had like an intense craving for like a Slurpee or an icy yesterday, bro.
It was nice
Mm.
and warm for you.
It was. Since it's like warming up, we're getting in the springtime. I'm like, bro, what if we had one of these in the house? No, I'm just kidding, bro. That'd be so much to maintain. I could never.
Like
I
a
could
full,
really
a full
never.
ass like actual like gas station one, yes. But if you have like personal
Yeah.
ones, they're not that bad.
Personal ones are not that bad, really.
No, I had one
Okay.
as a kid. I used to
Okay.
make those things
Okay.
all fucking time.
Word.
It was more like shaved ice. It wasn't a slushy. It didn't have that same consistency, but it was
Yeah,
just an ice,
it's
ice
like
shaver.
it's this very specific consistency of the ones that you get at the gas station.
Yeah,
Something
where
about
they're
that.
sippable through a straw, they're still
Yeah.
very liquidy. But the ones that I had as a kid were less so that. It was just like you'd freeze like a puck of ice, and then you'd put it
Yeah.
in the top, and you just
And so
shave it down.
unfortunately, that's not being stirred around constantly, so it doesn't have the slush.
Yeah, and it's
The
too
slush.
thick. You can't sip it through a straw. You have to use a spoon.
Yeah, that's why they have those fucking hand job things now, where you put ice and you put a drink inside of this thing that you
Link it.
squeeze, and then it's basically
Link it.
the
I
same
wanna
thing.
know.
It's like squeeze.
I'm just kidding. I know exactly what you're talking about.
slushy.
I've seen those exact advertisements. It's like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
looks very much just like a fucking something you're supposed to put your dick in, but it's cold and it freezes things.
Yeah,
You-
no,
you
Jason, it's just
squeeze it.
one of these. You throw the ice, the shaved ice, and liquid and fruit or
Oh,
whatever
big.
the fuck in there, and you just give it a hand job, give it a little tug job for a little bit, and then it turns into a slushy,
Bookmark for later.
and then you can scoop it out with
Yeah,
that
make it
really
nice and
long
cold for you.
spoon that they give you.
We're talking about beverages that we miss. Not necessarily a soda pop, but I miss this fucking guy.
Bro, Sobe.
The
Sobe, I would-
mixer, the
I
tsunami,
would
strawberry daiquiri.
I would
Sobe.
go run down or skateboard down to the local Ralph's and get some of these.
I would ride my either my scooter or my bicycle down to the local Holiday gas station and grab some of these with my friend. Either this or a brisk iced tea.
All right. So if it's not just soda, then I've got one to throw in. Not just
They
the
have the
Sobe.
bust flavor too.
Dude, what the
Man.
fuck is the Sobe Liz Blizz? This is
Yeah,
just
look, it's just straight up
bottle.
bust in there. What is
Fruitopia.
Fruitopia?
Whoa.
Did you
This
not have
looks good.
Fruitopia?
I've never had a
No.
Fruitopia. That looks
I've
good
never
though.
had a Fruitopia.
This looks
that
like
looks
it-
amazing.
Fucking 200 grams of sugar in this bitch. It looks delicious.
Oh,
That
it
shit
was my
looks like it's got
shit.
red 40.
Cherry
Bro.
vanilla.
That shit looks like it could never
Oh.
be cold. It looks like it would never get cold.
All of their marketing was like their marketing spoke to my soul as a child because it was all just like that kaleidoscopic, like hippie looking color burst shit.
I could kind of, I could see that. Man, this only
Like-
lasted for 9 years.
Apparently, it still exists outside of the U.S.
It's always like
Fruitopia.
that, man. Always.
Why
Hey,
is it
not
like-
anymore, bro. No more red 40. We're gonna get the European blends. We're back, baby.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's like the side by side of the Fanta orange in the U.S. and Fanta orange
Yeah.
in Europe.
Mhm.
It's just like it's actually an
Like,
orange flavor.
It looks like orange juice, and that one just looks like chemicals.
and it tastes like orange juice, and it's carbonated and it's delicious.
Yeah.
But then the one
Dude,
back
I
in
had
the
the
States,
Fanta over in Denmark. Delicious. I don't
It
even
was
like
very
Fanta
good.
here. I don't drink orange sodas here. I don't really like it. I don't like orange flavored things generally. But I had a Fanta over there because I felt like I should because it's like different than here. I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Dude,
Okay.
one thing.
a little bit more red. It's starting to raise. If I rub my finger over my drawing, I can feel Lore Hero. It's bumpy.
So, if you like orange flavored things, but you don't want to have like a soda, you can kind of get these in America sometimes. These still exist.
I feel bad we're having
Orangina.
this. we're having this conversation without JP.
Orangina. That's crazy.
Orangina.
He would actually have a lot to contribute to this conversation. Orangina is insane.
Orangina is now how I'm always going to pronounce this. That you just ruined it for me, but it tastes delicious. Love me some Orangina.
Does that say with pulp on it in Spanish?
Mm.
It's a pulpe, or that's probably like Italian.
But it's I want to say French.
It's a pulpe.
Like, first time I ever had it was like a little French like gourmet place, like freaking 20 years ago at this point or some shit. Like, God, it's delicious. It's like very lightly carbonated, so like not anywhere close to soda, but it's like orange juice,
kind of like
delicious.
A sparkling water
it's
type
so
of
good.
carbonation, right?
Yeah.
Here's the Southern California in me. Orange Bang.
Orange
whipped
Bang.
orange drink.
It's whipped.
It's
Whipped?
whipped orange drink.
Whipped orange.
It's like a orange creamsicle drink.
Huh.
So good.
Sounds like
You
a
tried-
popsicle.
You try the orange Cokes when they're.
Yeah.
I think they're still around.
I have orange cream Cokes in the fridge right now.
They're good. I actually like them.
CZs.
Yeah,
yeah.
This
I'm gonna get
CZO.
it, probably
A
another
different
pack.
type of
Yeah.
CZO.
Yeah, it's another CZOC.
Well, CZOC, orange cream, yeah.
CZOC. But they also did regular. They had regular CZO, not the cookie, but also
Oreos.
CZO orange and then CZ Oreo. Yeah, they've had these orange ones before. I think it used to be not orange cream, but it was orange vanilla. A couple years back.
Oh,
orange
I missed out on that.
But
JP's
it
in the
tastes the
chat
exact-
right now. He's like, "What the fuck? I'm missing a banger."
He is missing a banger. I just said I feel so bad that JP is not part of this conversation.
Bro,
I
literally
promise.
just comments,
Listen,
"What the fuck am I saying?"
listen. JP, I know you're listening right now. You're listening right now. Tomorrow, or sorry, 2 days from now, when we go to PAX, we'll have a bonus one where we just go get a bunch of drinks and we just try. That's a bonus, okay? How does that sound, Jake? What do you think?
Dude, that'd be so
Maybe
cool.
we just go get a bunch of drinks and then we
with our
have
phone, all three of us, and
Yeah,
in the
we'd be
frame,
like,
we're just
all
going to a
right,
7-Eleven. We're going to a
we're
gas
going to
station.
7-Eleven.
We're just getting drinks.
Yeah.
That's Lower Hero.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's a cool
God.
bonus, and we'll just talk about PAX and have our drinks. I'm sorry, JP. Look, we'll have a way better
Bro, find an Orangina for me.
If I can
Orangina.
go
We'll get
find an
Orangina.
I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat the orange.
I know it.
I mean, drink
I-
it.
You drink it or you don't eat the Orangina.
Sorry, I'm gonna drink it. I'll slurp it up, man. I'm a fiend.
What a dog.
Do dogs like oranges? I don't get the reference.
Oh no, I feel so bad. No, we'll do something. We'll do something.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, no, and so this is also a good time to say that we have nothing. I think me and Jake are probably just gonna try and go for flames. That's the thing. That's
Yeah,
the
we can
big
try
thing
for
we're
that.
gonna do.
Got to do maybe a little bit of Halo if we can find the time for it and the proper hardware. Apparently,
How long are you gonna be here after PAX? I guess.
I'm never leaving.
Huh?
I'm moving in.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
No, I think we're gonna
I'll-
drive. We're gonna drive to your place from PAX Sunday, and I'll be there Monday, and then so we'll have like most of Sunday, all of Monday, and then me and JP will leave Tuesday.
Damn. All
night,
right.
Tuesday night to go back to his place. Well, afternoon.
Tuesday
it's
night.
It's gonna be a long ass fucking drive.
All right. So we have to decide on what we're gonna do then. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we'll make it work. It'd be cool.
We'll make it work.
Yeah. Also, I'm seeing on my Twitter for you page, what's happening? Nathan Fielder in entertainment. Have you guys watched the rehearsal season 2 yet? I have not.
I have not.
No.
I
don't
need to
even
watch
know
it.
what
I
that
cannot
is.
wait. You know what
I
the
don't know what that
rehearsal is?
Don't do it to him. Don't make him.
Al, you need to
you-
watch the rehearsal.
Okay, there's a super eye patch wolf video on Nathan Fielder. That's a good catch up right there. If you don't know Nathan Fielder, check out the super eye patch wolf video essay. That'll give you all you need to know.
It's excellent.
It is. It's really good.
He's one of my
It's-
favorites, Nathan Fielder.
It's special.
Okay.
The
Ah, we'll
rehearsal.
do.
Add that to your watch list. It is a fairly quick watch. Season 1. The whole premise is laid out to you in the first 10 minutes of the first episode. Nathan's basically like, there's times in life where you wish you had a redo. You wish you had a restart button. Like sometimes you might want to practice something before you do it. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to provide a service for people to practice like these hard moments in their life. Maybe you have to like break up with your girlfriend. Maybe you're going to like do a job interview, something like this or whatever. So he creates a perfect one-to-one recreation of that scenario for you to practice on with actors before you go to the real thing. So they record the practice runs and they record the real thing so you can see how well they practice. They're rehearsing. Okay. And now season 2 apparently is bringing it way above and beyond. It's a weekly show too. So you can catch up with it weekly. I need to watch it. It's gonna be sick.
All right, that sounds pretty interesting.
I believe he's doing something with pilots in the season 2, training pilots.
Nathan Fielder gave us real life practice mode for things before Fortnite ever.
Yes,
okay.
Nathan Fielder is doing more than Epic Games for this one specific instance. Yes.
Wow, yeah,
real life practice mode is insane.
Dude, we have to get on rehearsal season 3 and ask, hey, this solo on 1 by Metallica in Fortnite is really tough. Could you make a practice mode for me so I can practice? And they just have like a row of 5 people playing the song, I guess for 5 minutes long. It's like a 30-second segment, so maybe they have like 20 people playing the game, right? So they have this person start, and then the next person start, and the next person start. So you can just hop on their guitar, practice a section, swap over to the next guitar, practice a section, next guitar, practice. It's a constant. You're just going down the line, practicing the section every note, every single time. That would work. Nathan, hit my line.
Epic Games also, please
hit my line.
Practice mode. Hit my line, or hit Jake's line. I don't want to know any part of this.
Hit my line.
This is too much. Too much for me.
Yeah, for me.
Hey, Alec. Speaking of too much for you, how have you been playing Festival?
A little bit. I played a little tiny bit.
I think that you're playing the most out of all of us. That's why I'm asking.
I played one. I played one of the Star Wars songs on pad lead, and it was. Yeah, I FC'd it, and I was like, that was pretty fun.
Were you done after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was done.
I kind of had a fun festival thing this past week with Callie. I had 2 guitars hooked up to my Xbox in my living room, both set up as keyboards. So we weren't playing 2-player, we were playing 1 person. So I could have 1 guitar in my hand, she'd have the other guitar in her hand. So she was fretting, I was strumming, with 2 separate guitars, 1 highway. It was pretty cool.
That's a fun idea.
Yeah, it was neat.
Oh, that's what me and Olivia used to do. Except we would share the guitar.
Yeah, we just had 2 guitars.
Yeah. No, doing it the 2-guitar way, that's actually gigantic brain. We can get some really impossible shit done if we
had 2 separate guitars. We could also fret simultaneously. We could also just share frets, but not by doing this whole weird hugging thing.
That opens up some crazy fucking tech, I think. Like, I don't know. I think one day we're gonna see like 2 players on 1 guitar doing something absolutely fucked up.
Yeah, like Bonobi FCing. I'm the one solo 2A.
Like I can see some like tight engine stuff getting really fucked up. Like there's some really fucked up stuff you could do. Maybe I don't know.
If you have 1 person only handling like blue orange, 1 person handling green, yellow, and red. I don't know why I did it in that order, but like I mean, with ghosting, you can do a bunch of crazy shit if you never have to worry about.
Let's say like Uber song FC, probably.
If somehow, what if this has to be tested? But if you're both rake strumming, theoretically you could go faster, but also you're going to eat a lot of inputs. But theoretically, you could get a few more strums in there.
Well, if one of the guitars is one that can handle 50 note per second strumming, which if you just do like add an extra finger while rake strumming, then like you'll probably be able to do it with something that's already like a 2 or a 3, 2 or 2-1. Even.
But you could do it easier. You could only rake half as fast. You could fucking standard strum it if you offset your strums well enough. Standard strum 25.
That
with
sounds
a quick burst,
crazy.
2 people.
You know that's actually. Oh wait, you should try it when you come here. We'll set 1 guitar. Right. We'll set it as 1 guitar, and then we'll do all strums on like soulless strumming, and we're just gonna offset our strums. Be like, this is crazy.
You strum the greens, I'll strum the blue yellows.
Yeah, that's actually kind of a sick idea.
The syncopation would be cool, though. If you could hear the frets, the syncopation would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be neat. It reminds me of an idea that I had that I'm still going to keep quiet. I'm still going to keep it quiet about this idea that I had a long time ago, but it reminds me
You
of
see,
that.
this just sounds stupid as fuck. What we're explaining just sounds dumb as hell, but also kind of cool. But I mean, hey, if anyone wants to try it, we have modern technology now.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do whatever the fuck we want now. It's so cool.
Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Sanj.
It's really good.
Anyways,
I'm still trying to test out a whole bunch of stuff with the Ace adapter. Bro, I was trying to play RPCS3 drums, and it's like he fixed the cymbal glitch, but now I don't know why things are just like straight up like random overhitting, and I'm just like I don't know what I was testing like different velocity and sensitivity settings, and I was just like I played the first like 30 seconds of this Baby Metal song, and it's like the second that it dropped a combo, I was like, why? What was it? And it was a different pad. It was a different pad or a different input each time. And I was like, what fucking overhit? What happened? I don't know. So I'm just trying to scrape up a bunch of data that way and be like, hey, Sanjay, bro, or noise, hey, tell Sanjay, or just something. Just trying to make sure that firmware is really good.
You guys need to fix
it's getting
this.
better. It is getting better. Like that cymbal glitch that I was talking about on the episode, we had the Ace adapter. It's gone. You can hit both cymbals at the same time, and there's no overhit, no extra random tom input or anything. So that's crazy. But I think there's still just a little bit more that needs to be adjusted. So it's just finding whatever the fuck it is, because Rock Band 3 is such a weird game. Which, by the way, has circle notes now on Rock Band 3 Deluxe.
Yeah, I saw JNX video about that on Twiddle.
Yeah, and they're trying to port over the Guitar Hero 2 UI. Seeing how possible it is.
How the fuck are we gonna make Rock Band 3 into Guitar Hero 2?
They are doing it. They're doing it.
Oh, dude, I'm down for it. That's such a cool
idea.
idea.
I'm down for it. Because maybe, what if that makes me play better at the game because it just looks like Guitar Hero 2? No, it's just because like I know Guitar Hero 2 inside and out, essentially. It's just like, fuck. And now it's going to be on Rock Band 3, please. Yeah, just get that shit done. I'm down.
Hot.
I think that's the only game they can do that with is Guitar Hero 2, because Guitar Hero 3 moved on to not a 3D rendered note. They are just a little, it's a fucking PNG flying down your screen.
Right.
It's a sprite. Right. When did they stop doing sprites? Were all the World Tour Engine games?
Bro, they didn't even stop using sprites. They stopped using, like, in Guitar Hero 3, you know how the notes are colored green, red, yellow, blue, orange? Mm-hmm. They don't even... Those are the images themselves that are colored. They don't even use like an internal engine to do the coloring. They did that in World Tour. They
really?
Yeah, because remember the cheats with the fret gem, the gem.
So wait,
colors,
you told me that in Guitar Hero 3 there's a green note image, a red note image. It's different images for, hopos and shit like that. But then in World Tour it's just note.
It's
and
grayscale.
Then they apply a color to
grayscale. It. Yeah, it's like a grayscale or an alpha. I don't remember which one it is.
I did not know that.
I think it's grayscale. And then they apply the colors to it. Or it's more like the note. It's more like the note is like a kind of a shader almost.
Interesting.
Nah, maybe I'm not explaining that correctly. But you know what I mean.
Just
it's
to
like
clarify for myself, just because I don't know about this. So like with GH3, if you're activating star power, it's literally just switching PNGs.
Yes.
Interesting. Whereas like the later games,
they do a little bit. They do some more magic that you don't know, but for the most part, 90% of what you see on GH3 when you activate star power, almost everything that changes is PNG.
Crazy.
The only thing that they do change is there's a blue tint on the highway, and that's handled within the game's code. You can still change that, but it's not an image. Everything else is an image. The lightning on the side is the same lightning that you get when you get a star power phrase. So if you change that image, the ones on the side will also change to that image. The blue glow that's underneath the highway that you can't really see, that is also an image. And so I forget what image number it is, because I found out about it one day. I'm like, holy shit, it's actually that image. I didn't think that you could change it. And then all the notes, those are blue. The sustains, it's blue. They're just pictures. It's so weird.
Funny.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time studying the Guitar Hero 3 zones, like layout folder. I used to know exactly what images were what. You can find the little sparks that come out of... Oh, yeah, okay. The sparks that come out of the notes when you use a sustain, that's actually colored by the game. That's not actually... I believe that's a grayscale color. It's a grayscale image. So that's colored by the game, and you could change that color within the code.
I wonder why they did that for that, but not for the notes.
Because the game was made in 7 months, they probably couldn't get the color grading 100% right. Probably something fucking broke with battle mode.
Yeah, fuck it.
Something broke with battle mode, who knows? And so they had to just go with like regular static images. So
Ain't that wild?
Weird. Weird shit. Yeah.
Did they ever
I
use
think
3D rendered notes? GH5 and beyond, were those 3D rendered? Or are they still just flat?
I think those are also still flat.
They have like an animation on it, but that could be like a fucking GIF, I suppose, or something. There's like a
the
shininess to it.
The shininess to it is the same way that they get the notes spinning for the star power notes in GH3. It's just you have 16 frames, it's 16 frames, and it has them all lined up.
Okay, they're probably all flat images then, no? I would guess.
Yeah. There's definitely flat images.
I want to say I heard something at some point about Harmonix holding a patent for a 3D rendered note coming down a highway.
It's
so
very likely.
That's probably why they did that. I think I made that up too. I don't know.
Well, maybe if we go back to the actual patent having to do with 3D game with a highway that looks like this.
Yeah, because we were talking about this not too long ago, maybe like a couple months ago. We pulled up like a patent for that and like looked at like how Harmonix had patented shit. I want to say when we were digging through patents, we found one for 3D modeled notes. Because all the rock bands had them forever.
And now I'm gonna look this up. Fuck, man. Yeah, because like they had a picture of like frequency and amplitude, and those are 3D rendered notes, right?
Yeah.
I still gotta play those games. I gotta play those.
You never played any frequency or amplitudes?
I played a demo of it when I was a kid, and funny enough, it's like, oh yeah, these are the guys that you're gonna follow for the rest of your fucking life.
Little do you know, young Kai.
Little did you know.
SI.
Kai.
I played Amplitude, the new one that they kickstarted. I played that for like an hour. I kickstarted it though. I have the Kickstarter perks for that game because I did it because I liked Harmonix and I wanted to support them.
But that was a start of PS4.
Yeah, that was like 2014, like really early PS4.
Amplitude 20.
16.
Yeah, Amplitude 16.
16? Okay, I was wrong then. Maybe that's when the Kickstarter happened, 2014-15.
Amplitude 2016. That's crazy that this game even came out.
Wait a second. Was this PS3 as well?
Yes.
Yes, it did go on PS3 as well. Yeah.
Was it was PS4?
Yeah, PS4. PS4, I don't know. When was that?
No, the game is just called Amplitude 2016.
It was 2016. Okay.
There were still games coming out for PS3 in 2016.
It actually came out on PlayStation 3 3 months after the PS4 release.
Yeah, I think they backported it. Back to projects. Holy shit. Yeah, I logged into my my old ass Kickstarter. That's crazy.
Yeah, maybe I'll play this sometime because this looks like a really cool game.
What the fuck did I pledge to this guy? Jesus Christ.
Yo, okay. That's a really cool thing to see. So, real quick, one of the people on the Amplitude soundtrack, I did not know this, is the person who did the Hades soundtrack.
Really?
Oh, wow. Really?
Darren Korb. I saw that name on the list and I said, wait a second, that's the guy who did the Hades soundtrack. And it absolutely is. It's the guy who does all the music rating for Supergiant nowadays. So Bastion, Transistor, Pyre, Hades and Hades 2. This guy who did all those soundtracks is on the Amplitude soundtrack.
That's cool.
I looked, by the way.
Did he work on it or is he on it?
The Amplitude Kickstarter did launch May of 2014. And I'm pretty sure I backed it really early because I was like, Harmonix, cool, new game, awesome, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I ever played this game. I never played it. None of them.
It's fun.
I played like the demo of Frequency when I was a kid, and that was it.
It's still $20, which is crazy.
Really?
Yeah, if you go buy it on the PlayStation Store right now, it is $19.99.
Yeah, it probably goes on deals every now and then. You could buy 2 Rock Band 4s for 1 Amplitude. That's crazy.
That is. I would not have expected that.
Fun fact, Chad Just Drums' first ever rhythm game was Amplitude.
Oh, wow.
Or even Frequency. I don't remember which one it was. It was one of the two.
Does Dance Central have multiplayer? Maybe it could force you to play that.
I ain't dancing with you, bro. Me and Kelly left the wedding right as the dances start because we were not interested in doing that shit. Out of here.
Damn, there's no dance. Oh, there's a dancer. Is there Dance Central multiplayer? Dance Central 1. Synchronous online multiplayer. Somp reference. Somp reference, baby. Oh my god. You know where that information is shared? On the Dance Central meta page. That's where that information is held.
The hell's a Dance Central meta page?
For Dance Central VR.
Oh, that type of meta page. Got it. VR. Should I get a VR headset, guys? Should I play VR games? Are they the future?
I mean, Beat Saber's good.
Yeah, I played Beat Saber.
The fact that you're still saying that 7 years later, though.
Is this the future? Yeah. What else is
It's
there?
like,
Half-Life
Beat
Alyx is
Saber's
cool.
good. Beat
Half-Life Alyx
Saber was
is
good
neat.
7 years ago, too.
Yep.
But that's it.
Beat Saber's
Yo,
good.
VR chat, though.
What? VR chat?
Yeah. You can just, like, talk with people and, like, play
Hey, guess
blackjack
what
and
we've been
shit.
doing for the last hour?
Talking with people. Now with the fucking thing on my head so I can, like, look around and see you guys. Whoa, there you are. It's right
Whoa.
there. I can, like,
Next
reach out and touch you,
episode,
but not.
next episode, we're doing it in VR chat.
Let's fucking go. Guys, episode 80 in VR chat. You join us. We'll post a link so you can join our
Oh,
room.
hey, we gotta, whoa, hey, dial it back.
I'm joking.